You're watching The Daily on Shaw TV.
People should be allowed to make their own cookies.
Okay, this story is much more important than making cookies. Trust me.
We don't have a bakery anymore.
This is Ted Smith, founder of the Cannabis Buyers Club of Canada. Out of their Victoria location on Johnson Street, the club sells marijuana products to people who have a permanent physical disability or disease, providing they have a note from their doctor.
We have 3,000 sick people that rely on our healthcare services. I'm just going to show you a few of our products here.
Last week, the club's bakery, located in an undisclosed Victoria apartment, was raided by police. A neighbor had complained about the smell and the loud music.
We're probably looking at charges relating to possession for the purpose of trafficking. We have determined that there was no Health Canada exemption for them to produce medicinal marijuana.
Just like safe injection drug sites have protection from the law, we need the City of Victoria to go to bat with us against the federal government here to grant us an exemption so that these sort of incidents don't occur and that we can get a legal kitchen.
Well, that could take a while. But this whole thing has got me wondering, why are we so afraid of marijuana? We're not afraid of a lot of the legal things that are dangerous. Why is there so much fear surrounding this one plant?
I've had 2.5 inches taken out of my esophagus because of medications.
Members of the Cannabis Buyers Club claim that marijuana helps them where prescription medications and over-the-counter medicines have failed.
I stopped taking those medications. I no longer need them.
The effect of the cookie on taking my pain away and giving me the ability to function pain-free, the effect of that versus the effect of all of those things that the doctor had me on where I still couldn't walk, I was still in pain, I couldn't function, I couldn't drive. It's a huge opposite.
This woman has AIDS. Her medication killed her appetite.
And if there's no food, the body is going to rot no matter how much medication you put into it. And so I would get the munchies. You just feel like eating. You can eat chips, you can eat whatever there is in the house, you can eat it.
If it is going to actually assist in whatever ailment that you have, those types of things I would encourage people to do their homework and research first before they put anything into their bodies, especially something like this that's manufactured in an uncontrolled environment. We don't know what else is going into those products, so you need to be very careful.
Okay, I get that. There are dangers in self-medicating with marijuana, but there are also dangers in our legal activities.
For example, gambling. Very legal and very accessible with all our casinos and online gaming and lottery kiosks.
You could be a millionaire, but don't get addicted. Know your limit, play within it.
And cigarettes. Very legal, despite the fact that thousands of people die every year from smoking-related issues.
Here's another example. Alcohol. Not only is it legal, it's publicly encouraged.
Watch the alcohol commercials on primetime TV. You and your children will learn how to become cooler, funnier, and more attractive to the opposite sex.
There's people out there that are dying and suffering unnecessarily. And I and this group are not going to stand by silently and let that happen.
So while Ted searches for another place to bake cookies, here's a question for you to ponder. If someone you love was suffering, would you want them to have safe access to something that might make them feel better? In Victoria, working Dan's Beat, I'm Dan Kahn.